Hey everyone, Alex here, and welcome to this Dota Underlords strategy guide. Today I've got a strategy that's both versatile and effective. It is Bloodbound Trolls and Warlocks with a splash of soulless mages. Quite the mix, right? I say it's effective because it has an excellent win and podium percentage, and it's versatile because it allows you to transition into other strategies based on what items you get and what heroes become available. Versatility is always important because you really never know what RNG is going to give you. Let's jump right in. In the early game, tier 1 units are your priority. You'll want Ogre Magi, Warlocks, and Batriders and Shadow Shaman. Prioritize the Batriders and the Shadow Shaman as trolls are highly contested right now. For early round items, you're looking for big time contracts. That is the item that Bloodbound units are able to synergize with. If you can't find that, Coordinated Assault and Soul Siphon are great pickups as well, as they're vital to the strategy. Remember, if you aren't lucky these first few rounds with the units being offered, look for the synergy. For instance, Batrider and Luna work great together in order to reduce the amount of damage being taken with their night bonus. That'll help you last a little longer in the early round. If you don't see a unit that synergizes well and isn't part of the strategy, just save your gold. Always be sure to also keep an eye on what your opposition is doing so you can know what types of units are being contested. Continue to take trolls when possible, and in the early game you'll start to see Shadow Fiends, which are absolutely awesome. If you're not finding the units you need, mainly Batriders, Warlocks, and Ogre Magi, you can re-roll here. These tier 1 units are vital to the strategy, and ultimately you need to have them in your lineup. If you continue to level up, you'll level out of the range to see them more often. By round 8, you should be able to achieve a 2-star unit or 2. Again, re-roll if you have to, but try and keep above the interest thresholds. That is so important. Be sure to maximize your synergies and pay attention to the positioning of your units for Coordinated Assault and Soul Siphon. By the round 10 creep round, you should be hoping for big time contracts. If RNGesus still hates you, take Soul Siphon and Coordinated Assault. They're still super valuable and they stack. In the mid game, your goal is to minimize the amount of damage you sustain while getting to 50 gold. Along the way, you should be picking up any trolls and warlocks to level up your troops, and also mages, as they're going to be vital to the strategy later on. If big time contracts pops up, take it. Put it on your primary DPS, in this case Batrider, and watch your DPS go through the roof. Position your Warlock on the outside most vulnerable edge of your formation. This will activate your other Bloodbound units. With Bloodbound and your other synergies, your army should be more than a match for your opposition. You're gonna win some and you're gonna lose some. Keep saving your gold and invest that interest. Once you're at level 8, toss your Crystal Maiden into the field. Position her or another unit off to the far side if you're finding that the enemies are using lots of assassins. Maiden will also complete your Mage Alliance bonus at this point, which is going to greatly benefit heroes like Razor, especially when you consider the Warlock buffs they're getting for the damage they're outputting. In the late game, the magic really happens when you find your Troll Warlord. Hopefully your level advantage has helped you snag him, as he's going to be one of the most contested units in the game. Get him into your lineup and throw big time contracts on him. Get ready for some DPS madness. At this point, your Troll Warlord and your Razor are going to be putting out so much damage that the opposition is going to have a hard time keeping up with them. Be sure to keep your units positioned appropriately to take advantage of the Troll and Warlock globals. Enjoy the view of your DPS just coming in. Seriously, you're going to absolutely crush some teams. They simply cannot keep up with the amount of damage you're outputting. In the very late game, you can look towards substituting heroes like Lich and Enigma, as they have huge impacts on the board. Lich is a great fit because he coordinates well with Necro, which allows you to get the Soulless buff. That'll provide your auto-attacking hero, like the Troll Warlord, an even bigger DPS boost. The one thing that this build in particular is weak at is AoE stuns and silence, particularly those of Disruptor and Coccia. Be aware of that. You might be able to overcome it with your raw damage output, but it starts to get risky. Anyways guys, I hope you found this guide helpful. Have yourself a wonderful day and good luck in Dota Underlords.